please?
Damn it!
What time is it?
It has to be almost noon by now.
Great. Another morning gone. A day until my deadline, and here I'm being held hostage by my own characters.
Still haven't had a change of heart?
I told you I'm not changing the story.
Then I hope you're comfortable. Jax.
Go fish.
Are your arms as tight as mine? I think I'm starting to lose feeling in my hands.
No, I'm fine.
Don't tell me that! Hey, why isn't she tied up tight like me?
Because she wasn't trying to escape!
Why the hell weren't you trying to escape?
How do you expect me to escape when we're tied up like this?
I don't know, ancient magic yourself into these ropes or something?
I told you, Callie took all my powers away. I can't do anything you could do.
A lot of good you are.
Excuse me?
You were supposed to help me write my script. Not only can I not write it, but it's your fault we're in this mess to begin with.
My fault. I seem to remember telling you that we should be especially careful with those two.
You were the one who convinced me to write them both into the last scene.
So I had a moment of oversight.
Please, this is the third time you guys had this same argument. Why don't you do something useful, like a way to get us out of here? Look, the only way any of you are getting out of this is if he rewrites the story so that my son never falls in love with you.
Don't you see? I can't do that. If they don't fall in love, there's no story at all.
Good, no story is fine. Just as long as my son doesn't get involved with this scumbag's daughter.
You got any eights?
Go fish.
I don't get it. You guys are getting along fine. Why can't you just let us be?
Don't get me wrong, son.
Don't start calling him son.
I still hate your mother. We've just temporarily put aside our differences to combat the greater evil.
You're telling me that love is a greater evil?
If it's between you and my daughter, yes.
But if you can put aside your differences for a few hours, why not put the past entirely behind you? Then we could all live happy together.
Happy together. That's a good one, sweetheart. Oh, sure, we could be happy with a pack of ravenous pimples, but it's just not worth the effort.
Who are you to tell her what she can and can't do?
I'm a father, kid, and it's none of your business.
Like hell it's not.
Anthony, watch your language.
Ma, you just call him a scumbag.
That's different.
You have no right to treat me this way, Dad. I'm a grown woman, and I can make decisions for myself.
I know, sweetheart. I know you can. That's why I'm doing this. This bastard has twisted your mind. He's making you say and do things you would never do on your own. Your mind is not your own. I'm protecting you from yourself. And from him. Soon as our friend Andy here gets his nose back out of our business and puts things back the way they should be, this'll all be over.
You don't know what you're talking about, old man. This has nothing to do with you or with Andy or you, Ma, or the story or any of that. This is what we want.
Look, son, I know you think that's the truth. But he's messed with your head, too. This is for your own good. When all is said and done, you'll thank me. And we can all go back to hating each other, just like it should be.
I think the parents have gone bye-bye.
They're just doing what they think is best. Minds and ambitions of their own, remember?
And that's for you two over there. No funny business.
Funny business? What funny business are we gonna pull? We can't even move.
Don't take that tone with me, young man. We've been lenient with you so far. I have more drastic ways of getting you to talk.
This is so pointless. Look, if you want to rewrite the story so bad, why don't you go over to the typewriter and rewrite it yourself? I mean, you came up with this whole thing with these ropes and chairs and everything, right?
You couldn't figure out how.
Sweetheart, be quiet.
She's right. It was easy enough to make all this stuff with a typewriter. When we tried to make her and my brother fall out of love, I couldn't do it.
Wait, you're saying it didn't work for you?
Don't be silly. Of course it worked.
No, it didn't. You can't change the way we feel.
Darling, don't be foolish. This is just a phase. You're just using this guy to get to me.
No, I'm not.
Look, the point is you can't change the story without Andy's help. And he's not going to throw all his work out the window.
Are you kidding? With 1 day left, I'd have to be out of my mind.
Then I suppose we are at an impasse. At least we're not the ones with the deadline.
So what are we gonna do?
What can we do? Our parents have gone off the deep end and they took my brother and your sister with them.
Listen, everybody, they couldn't change the story because they don't know how.
What are you talking about?
Those two are in love. For that to change, something drastic would have to happen in the story. Now, they're not writers, so I'm betting they just couldn't agree on what to write or had no idea how to structure something like that.
So, what does that mean?
It means that you two are definitely in love and that they also can't change the story without you, Andy, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, that's all fine and good, but I mean, how does that help us?
It's when you're not writing, but they're still around that gives them the chance to express themselves. That's what gives them a chance to run amok like this.
Okay.
So, I've got a plan.
This should be good.
Andy, listen, as long as you're writing, they have to do what you make them.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I can't quite reach my typewriter at the moment, so that doesn't really help us.
I told you, it's when you're not writing that they can express themselves. Like when we left Sam and Vince here alone.
That's right, I left that page in the machine.
That's right, it's the last scene, with everybody in it, when everything went wrong.
She's right, it's still right there.
So, if we can get the page out of the typewriter,
Everything will disappear and I can start the scene over again.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that's great, but we still don't know how we're gonna get the page out.
Yeah.
any luck?
No.
Here, wait. What?
Andy,
It's Dora,
What's that?
my agent.
What's she doing here?
Andy, come on, baby. I just want to see a few pages. You do have a few pages, right?
I'm guessing she's coming to check on the script.
Not coming in here and seeing all this.
She'll just come back later.
And hey, I know you're in there. You're never up before noon. Hello?
Get rid of her.
She's not gonna go until she sees the script.
Fine. Then she'll see the script.
Not a word out of any of you.
Whoa.
Can I help you?
Hey, I'm Dora Lintz. I need to talk to Andy.
Andy's a bit tied up at the moment.
Of course he is. Always something. Well, look, it's real important that I speak with him.
He said you'd want to see this.
Is this the script? This is 20 pages at least. Are you a friend of his?
Not really.
Oh, well, I know you said he was busy, but can I just see him for a minute? It'll really only take...
He's not taking any visitors right now.
Not taking visitors? What is he, the Queen of England? Come on, he knows me. It'll just take a sec. Get rid of her.
Dora, help!
Andy? Whoa. Should I come back later?
No, Dora, no time to explain. Go, get some help!
What's going on? Why is everybody staring at me?
Dora, you don't understand. These people are dangerous. Go! Get the cops! Run!
Dangerous? Hey, it's the Italian girl.
Greek, actually.
Dora, you don't understand. We're being held hostage.
Hey, wait a minute. I get it. This is one of those writing exercises you were talking about, isn't it?
Actually.
Oh, this is great. Is this a scene in the play?
No, Dora, you don't understand. These people are gonna hurt us.
Oh, you got all tied up too, huh? That's so immersive. You could really be onto something with it. A holistic, true life approach to writing. Try it in the real world first. See how it feels firsthand. You could really be onto something with this.
Jesus, Dora, are you even listening to me?
Untie us, lady!
This is Romeo, right? And that would make you his Juliet. Is this chick for real? And that means you guys are Montague and Capulet. Woman in a man's role. Good thinking, Andy. That'll appeal to broads in the audience.
Dora, for Christ's sake!
Hey, Thalia, I know you didn't want me coming in to interrupt the process. I just wanted to come check up on the script. But this, working like a dog, looking like you're almost halfway there. I guess I had nothing to worry about after all, huh? Hey, who's my number one?
Dora,
Come on, who's my number one?
I'm your number one.
That's what I like to hear. Look,
go. Tell me you're on time for the Friday deadline. Here, so you can get back to that when you're all done with this.
You're incredible, Dora.
You tell me something I don't know, right? Keep up the good work, boys and girls. Take care of my number one over there. He's gonna be the hottest item in Hollywood one of these days. Take care, Dora.
Nice to meet you.
Love the friends you got there.
Got any fives?
Go fish.
Great. Bartender, give me another drink. This one's got a hole in it. Bartender!
Ah, do I have to?
Yes, you do. Give me one while you're at it.
Why do I gotta be the gopher?
Because you do it so well. Now shut up and get the drinks.
Well, this is it.
This is what?
This is the end. I've been tricked and held hostage by a bunch of Eric characters who are now running around wrecking havoc and making a huge mess of things. I'm through. When Callie finds out about this, she'll take my license away. It's been nice knowing you.
You have a license?
Not for much longer, I don't.
Well, look, come on. There's gotta be a way out of this. We just gotta find something.
It's useless. The only thing that can help us now is, I don't know. It doesn't even matter. As soon as your deadline is up, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm a failure.
You're not a failure.
I'm a terrible muse. I can't inspire anything. Anytime I try and make people laugh, they ignore me. And I try and give my writers good ideas, and that's when they laugh at me. I can't even control the characters that you brought to life. I'm gonna be a laughing stock. Who am I kidding? I'm already a laughing stock. Now it's gonna be even worse.
Look, it's not that bad. I mean, come on, you gave me some good ideas.
Like what? You didn't use a single idea that I gave you.
Well, not in so many words, but...
But what?
Well, hey, look, I've been writing again. I mean, come on, just with having you around, it's like, I don't know, my brain opens up and the ideas just start flowing out. Hey, you got rid of my writer's block. That's got to count for something.
What does it matter? Look where it got us, trapped like rats.
Isn't there anything?
No, I can't do anything. I'm pathetic.
Could you call your sister?
My sister? Good God, man, have you lost your mind? If she came here and saw this disaster, oh, I don't even want to think about it.
But she could get us out of it, right?
You forget about that right here and right now. I am not calling my sister to kick me while I'm down.
What? Are we just giving up then? I mean, hey, what about my deadline, my script, my livelihood, my fame? That's what you're in it for, right? To see that I do a good job? What about that?
It's hopeless. The only thing that can help us is if those boneheads somehow turned against each other, or I don't know, if a miracle happened or something. What?
Nothing, just, usually when someone says the only thing that can help us is a miracle, it's usually, when the miracle happens. I was just waiting for the miracle.
Don't hold your breath. Miracles are outdated. The gods never bother with them anymore.
What do they do instead?
Mostly sit around and drink nectar and reminisce about times when miracles were worth doing.
That's fascinating. Well, look, there is a way out of this. We just have to find it, all right? Could you keep it down?
Okay. I'm ready.
Male or female?
Male.
Living or dead?
Dead.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Damn it, how'd you guess so fast?
Please tell me the criminal masterminds are not playing 20 questions.
That was just 2. He was pretty good.
Just wake me when this is all over.
I want to order pizza. Does anybody want some?
Yeah, make it pepperoni and anchovies.
Anchovies? You like anchovies? Nobody likes anchovies anymore.
I love them.
Make it double anchovies.
I'll go too.
And hurry back. I got a good one for the next round.
Hey, wake up. What? What is it now?
We need your help.
With what, you turncoats?
Keep it down. They'll hear.
What are you talking about?
Well, we've been thinking. Anthony, you were right. They're getting along so well now that they cooperate. And they're so happy. I haven't seen Dad have such a good time in years.
Ma's been laugh like this for as long as I can remember.
And then Toby says, like it's no big deal, the money's in my other pants. His other pants. So Big Lou shot him.
She really likes you, Dad.
So, what? What do you want with us?
Well, what we were thinking is, whether they admit it or not, we think they're genuinely doing well together.
Will they look happy?
Again, what do you want with us? I mean, what can we do?
Well, we tried talking to them. They won't have the truth no matter what. I mean,
They're set in their ways that it's duty and typewriter and stuff, which it's not.
It is, actually, but go on.
The fact of the matter is, whether they admit it or not, we think deep down they don't want to be a war anymore.
we don't either.
We're sick of it.
I'm sick of getting the drinks full.
I'm sick of sitting around here waiting.
Well, I can guarantee you we're sick of being tied up.
Look, you two want to be together. Maybe it wasn't the brightest idea in the first place, but if it's what makes you happy, I'm all for it.
Well, you mean it?
Me too. I really just want this whole thing to be over.
Thanks, sis.
Well, this is all very touching. But I think we're overlooking the fundamental problem here.
Hey, what are you talking to them about?
Asking if they wanted any.
You're not supposed to feed hostages.
We're really hungry.
Oh, what the hell? They can have some too. But don't get any funny ideas. They're staying tied up until they fix the story.
They know, Daddy. They know.
So, what are we gonna do?
What do you need us for? We talk to your parents.
We tried. Well, listen. Dad's really stubborn.
So's Mom. They'll never come to a truce on their own, and so what we're wondering is,
Could we rewrite them ourselves? Could you rewrite them so they could put the past behind them and get along like this all the time?
And then, after all that, he goes up and shoots Mickey in the face. Right in the face.
Just unbelievable.
Well, I'd have shot him too.
Well, yeah, but in the face? That's just uncalled for.
Brutal. Just brutal. No decency left in this world.
None at all.
They really are getting along.
so will you help us?
I'd love to. I mean, I really would. I mean, it's a nice twist, and I think it even works for the story, but I can't do anything unless I can reach my typewriter.
We've been talking about that.
We have a plan. Sort of.
Well, let's hear it.
We were thinking of rewriting them ourselves.
What? Well, it would be perfect, but we thought with you coaching us and telling us what's right, we can make it work. Are you insane?
I think it can work. Jesse's the fastest typer, so it should be on the typewriter.
Well, Danny goes up to distract him while we work.
What do you think?
Have you lost your minds? Do you even realize what you're doing? If you try and change them from what they are in the script, it won't work. It would take a perfectly crafted scene of circumstance, dialogue, and intrigue to change the relationship between them.
Well, I can handle that. I mean, if she can type exactly what I tell her to, I can make it work.
What other choice do we have?
I think we should do it.
Me too.
I mean, he's right. I mean, we can't be any worse off than we are.
You're crazy. Jesse, if you hesitate even for a second, that can stop you. Andy, if you get stuck, it's all over. I still think we should give it a try.
What do we got to lose?
What else can we do?
You're overcomplicating things and it's ridiculous. Why go through all that when there's an easier, more obvious solution?
And that is...
Easy.
thought of that.
Or I.
Good call.
It's a damn good idea.
It's brilliant.
It's perfect.
Do it.
Hey, what are you talking to them about? Where's the damn pizza?
It's coming! We're just talking to them about what we were supposed to get on the second pizza. Yeah.
Second pizza? What, are we feeding the whole damn building? The hostages, they should be happy they're getting anything at all.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Hey, Mom, you remember what you were saying earlier about the Zarellis?
They're a fat bunch of cheating savages.
Hey, we're not all that bad. Opportunists, maybe, but savages?
Well, maybe not savages.
Now's your chance.
Oh,
Piss me off.
what are you doing? What the hell's going on?
Daddy! Daddy, help me!
Sorry, Mom. It's for your own good.
You treasonous brat! You did this! This is your doing!
Jesse, what are you doing? I'm your father. You can't do this to me.
Maybe you should gag them too.
That's a good idea!
No, not.
Not bad, guys.
Now, get us out of here.
Please.
Thank God. What time is it?
It's almost midnight.
Now, 12 hours to finish this thing. Can you do it? I can try. Keep an eye on those two. Okay. Hope you've got some ideas ready. Maybe a feather that I want to hear it.
Well, we decided already. We're getting married.
Married? You're joking.
It's all planned. We've got a nice place booked from Vegas.
Dad, I'll never understand.
He'll never understand, and he'll never agree. That's why we're leaving.
You're leaving home?
Well, good. I never cared about the mob anyway. I want to start over with a clean slate. With Julia.
Mom's never gonna stand for this.
And that's why we're not telling her where we're going.
What? We can't. It just wouldn't work.
Never see you again?
I know it won't be easy, but it's for the best.
You guys are crazy.
Maybe. But we're going to be happy together.
Hoppy.
Oh.
He just said we're gonna be hockey together.
Hey, he wrote it.
I did. Oh God, I did. I need a break.
How far along are we?
42 pages.
Only 8 more.
Yeah, I think we're finally gonna finish this thing. I'm so tired. I feel like I could sleep for a week.
Don't fall asleep then. You can't fall off the wagon now. We're almost there.
You should now sleep.
I'm so tired.
I could make some coffee if you wanted. Coffee's good.
I don't like coffee.
Well, you need something to keep you going. I'll go make some more Promethean pick-me-up.
Isn't that the stuff you gave me when I was blind drunk the other night?
Uh-huh.
Did it nearly kill me then?
Don't be so dramatic.
Look who's talking. Anyway, I need something to keep me awake. Go ahead and make it.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Well, I guess we can all use a little break. Take 5, everybody.
Dad? Are you alright? Andy, I think my dad wants to say something.
Guess it couldn't hurt.
Thanks, sweetheart. Andy, listen. I know you must think I'm a kind of a jerk, and you're probably mostly right.
Well, I mean, that is the way I made you. I mean, it comes with the job, I guess.
But I was thinking, maybe we jumped the gun just a little bit. I mean, I've been looking at my daughter, and she just looks so happy with this kid, you know? Really, genuinely happy. I mean, even if he is the son of my biggest rival, when I look at them, I feel... What is this? Am I getting an ulcer?
I think we might both feel guilty. Guilty?
Yeah, that must be it. We were so busy taking shots at one another that I don't think we ever realized what we were doing to our kids. I know I didn't. I thought she was just using this guy to get under my skin. You know, a rebellion thing. But when I look at them, I don't think that's it at all.
It never was, Dad.
And you weren't just manipulating things all along, and we...
I think what he's trying to say is that we might have made a mistake, Andy.
Yeah, that's it. Anyways, the point is, I mean, not be too thrilled about my daughter and her son, but well, if they really are happy together, I guess they have my blessings.
Oh, Daddy, you mean it?
That goes double for me.
Oh, you mean it, Ma?
Guess I had to let you go sooner or later. Better take care of that girl, you understand?
I will. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, I work my butt off writing 42 pages of the script, and you guys fight me every step of the way. I look away for 2 seconds, and you run off and you find your own happy ending. Why should I bother writing anything when you're going to change everything I do?
Well, if it hadn't been for you, Anthony and I would have never met.
Yeah, I never would have given Julia a second glance if it hadn't been for you.
I never would have stolen that job from Sam.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have tried to kidnap Vince's daughter. Our whole stories happened because of you.
Without you, none of us would even be here.
Well, this is all fine and dandy, but I mean, you know, it hasn't exactly been easy on me, you know. I mean, working with you guys has been like pulling teeth sometimes. I don't think I've forgotten getting hit over the head and held hostage in my own room.
You saying you don't like the way the story's going?
Put that down! Nah, it's not that. It's
Just what? You're not gonna change it, are you?
would you put it down, man? Nah, it's not. It's just not what I had in mind, is all.
But it turned out okay, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It's practically the writing itself here.
So, think you could untie us now?
You promise you're not just saying that so you can hijack the story again?
Sweetheart, would I lie to you?
How about you, Ma?
If I weren't tied to this chair, I'd slap you for suggesting such a thing. Don't you trust your poor mother?
What do you say?
Well, I don't see why not. You guys can help me with the ending. You still have a few chances to sling mud at each other in the script.
Great.
Can I say something nasty about his mother?
Only if I can call your son a degenerate.
Hey,
Deal!
What? You didn't have all the ingredients, so I had to improvise. God, they're escaping!
What the hell just happened? My typewriter! What did you do?
It was an accident.
The keys are melting. I was gonna drink this! The ribbon is shredded. The bars are all jammed. The whole thing is ruined.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? I've just got 6 hours. I still got 10 pages to write. My typewriter too. I can't even write it anymore.
I
You could what? Magic me up another script? Oh, that's right. You lost your powers because you couldn't do your job right in the first place.
Is the script okay?
No. No, this is not happening.
What is it?
Whatever that stuff was, it's ruined everything down to the first scene! All my work the last few days up in smoke!
I'm sorry.
They weren't even trying to escape. They had reconciled. They were going to let their kids be together. And it was a happy ending. Now you got to blown it all apart.
I didn't know. I didn't.
I know you didn't! I know you didn't mean to. We're just...
Trying to help.
Yeah. It wasn't your fault. I mean, this thing was ancient. It was probably gonna die on its own sometime soon anyway. It's amazing it made it this far. What am I gonna do? My deadline's in a few hours. I can't rewrite everything I just lost. I don't even know if I can finish the last scene.
I could call my sister. She might know what to do.
Your sister? Haven't you been afraid of her this whole time?
Well, yeah, but it's my job to see that you finish your script on time, and I'm going to do that. No matter what it means for me, I'm calling her.
Won't she be upset?
Of course she'll be upset. She gave me the chance to prove myself, and I messed it up. But I deserve to bite the bullet. You haven't done anything wrong.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I've done nothing but get in your way the whole time I've been here. And Callie should have just left you with the script and left me out of it.
But you didn't let her.
And it was a mistake, okay? But I'm going to fix it now.
Look, no, okay, look. What would she be able to do to fix all this?
I don't know. She can probably recreate the script from our memory or something.
Okay, and how would she do that?
Easy. She just looks into the mind of the author or the sister who helped inspire the work, and she can make a copy of it in no time flat. Magic it up, as you keep saying.
So she would just read my mind,
Or my mind.
and she'd be able to recreate the entire script that just got destroyed, without a single written word.
Well, yes. You were there for the whole creative process, so it's all stored in your brain somehow. It's stored in mine, too. I remember every project I ever inspired. I guess that's why I'm so absent-minded when it comes to other things.
How's that?
No room left.
Okay. So, wait. You're saying that you remember the whole script that just got destroyed?
Yes.
Line for line.
Well, yes, but that doesn't help you. It has to be on paper.
Well, I have paper, plenty of paper.
What are you getting at? I can't write it for you.
You wouldn't be writing it. I mean, not really, just copying it. Look, okay, I already wrote 42 pages of the script. I don't have time to rewrite everything I just lost and write the final scene in the time that I have left. But if you could recopy what I already... How fast can you write?
Really fast, but I can't do that.
Why not? It's exactly what your sister would do, except she'd use magic. But you can't use magic anyway. So, I mean, what's wrong with doing things the old-fashioned way?
Can this really work?
Yeah. What other choice do we have?
All right. I need 42 pieces of paper, 3 ballpoint pens, and a tray of ice cubes
Ice cubes.
to cool down the pen between pages.
Right. We'll need something to keep us going. I'll go make some coffee.
Oh, do you want me to go make some more
I
Promethean?
think we'll stick with coffee from now on.
Good idea. Hi, Thalia, Miss Germany. I need a new script and I need it 5 minutes ago. Oh, it's here.
No paper clips, no staples, no nice plastic binder with a transparent cover? All right, I'll take it however I can get it. What the hell is this? Handwritten? Who the hell submits a professional script in a longhand? What happened to the pages I saw the other day?
Oh, shut up. It's all formatted and spelled right, and I write the neatest of all my sisters, so buzz off.
Wait a minute. You wrote this? Oh, this is no good. What's Andy been doing? Forget I asked. Look, maybe we can work out a co-author credit or something, but for the time being, I've got to tell these guys that Andy wrote...
He wrote it. I just copied it.
Copied it?
It's all his work. He dictated it.
You know, if there were more people like you in the world...
Shoot! Sleepy!
Where's the rest? Eight, 29, 50, 51 pages. Andy, you're beautiful. So let me get this straight. I'm about to submit a professional script to a major publisher with your name on it in 2 different sets of handwriting. You're okay with this? As long as you're okay with it. Wish us luck. I've got to get a normal client.
Thalia, time's up. I should have known. Thalia, sister, wake up! Shoo! Ow! Andy's deadline's up. That means your job is over, and I want a full report. A full report? Okay. Well, seeing as this job was a little bit different, not having my powers and all, it was a little harder too, and you know, I couldn't just fix things that are in a hurry if they started to go south. Not that they would have, and not that they did. No. You left me in charge, and everything went fine. Oh, really? Yes. Well, no. Actually, nothing went fine at all. I think that everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. Oh, Callie, it was awful. I didn't know where to start. First, Andy asked me for ideas to help get him started, but he didn't like anything I suggested, so he just went off on his own. So then the characters started to disagree with each other, but I told him to take it in stride, and it would all work out in the end. But it didn't. Oh, it was awful. They turned against me, and they turned against him, and they turned against each other, and then they tied us all up. But we got out of that mess, and we had to finish the script. So we pulled an all-nighter, but we were falling asleep, and so I decided, hey, Thalia, let's go make some more Promethean pick-me-up. But then I thought they were trying to escape again when they'd actually just reconcile, and so I was trying to stop them, and I spilled the Promethean pick-me-up all over his typewriter and his script, and I ruined it all, so we had to stay up all night recopying it. And I know I'm a terrible muse, and I'm a failure and everything, but oh, please don't send me back to the English classes again. I'll do anything. God, Sty, it's like you've made a mess of things yet again. I know. I didn't mean to. It was all I could do to help him recopy the script, and the publisher came by this morning, and she's having lunch with them now. I put a lot of work in that spell, you know. I know you did, and I didn't mean to mess up your spell or mess up his typewriter. Things just started moving, and I got overexcited, and it all just happened. Why didn't you call me for help? Are you kidding? I knew you'd be upset.
What happens between you and me is between the two of us. What's important is the art, the writers. Weren't you thinking of that?
Of course I was thinking of that, but I just wanted to make it right without you having to bail me out.
Noble as that sentiment is, Thalia, you should have called me. You took a risk, not only with your own reputation, but with Andy's work. He could be in real trouble because of your shenanigans. I didn't want to have to do this, but by your own admission, you come up short yet again. I don't have any choice.
Sorry. Can I say something?
Gods, it's always something.
Yes, what is it?
I'm sorry I don't really remember you from our first meeting together. But I've got to know your sister pretty well over the last few days. She's being modest. Look, I know I might not have used many of her ideas, and she might have led me down the wrong path once or twice or a few times. Okay, it doesn't matter. But the thing is that, well, look, okay, for the last few months, every time I tried to put pen to paper, I couldn't come up with a single thing worth keeping. But I don't know, just when Thalia showed up, I don't even know how to explain it. The ideas started flowing, the characters started moving, the scene started taking shape.
Andy, that wasn't because of
Yes,
me.
yes, it was. Or at least I think it was. Okay, it doesn't matter what it was. The fact is, I couldn't have gotten this done without your sister's help. I mean, look, 3 days ago, I had a deadline, an assignment, and nothing else. And today, I have a script and an agent that's out showing it to a major publisher. And you know what? I feel pretty good about it. I know it hasn't been by the book, but the last few days have been, well, inspirational.
Really?
Yeah.
Cute. But the fact remains that you've never been one to stay inside the box. You always find ways to scribble outside the lines. When I told you I worked hard on Andy's typewriter, well, I worked a lot harder than usual. I changed the spell a little bit.
You did what?
I intentionally gave Andy's characters more freedom and made them bolder. I wanted to give you a challenge. See how you can handle it.
You did that on purpose. You made them specifically to go out of control?
More or less.
That's a dirty trick.
You should be thanking me. You did rather well.
I did well.
I did well?
You did?
Yes, you did well with dealing with Andy's characters. But there's still the matter of Andy's script. Let's see how I did there, shall we?
How are we gonna know? And
I'm a little rusty.
Andy, you there?
how?
Magic.
Hey, Andy. Ugh, hell with this. Andy, baby, my number one. How you doing? Did you sleep okay?
The script. What?
Good, good. So glad to hear it. And wow, such lovely weather out today,
The lunch. What did they say?
Thalia, so lovely to see you again. And you all?
This is my sister Callie.
Oh, she's British too?
Greek, actually.
Right. Andy, I didn't tell Flamenco about your little co-writer, whatever you want to call her.
She's a muse.
Right, Muse. Does that make you a muse too?
Well, yes.
Look, Andy, it's all right with me if you catch a little inspiration on the side, but you don't have to lie about it. Muses.
Dora, you know that I appreciate everything you do for me. But if you don't tell me what happened at the meeting with
Oh,
Flamenco-
right, that. What's it say? Read it.
It's handwritten. Oh well. Andrew Remington. That's me. We here at Flamenco Production Studios receive hundreds upon thousands of scripts every day. Blah, blah, blah. We have a large staff to reading out of bad eggs. Blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, due to the nature of your submission, we did not even bother to read it. We hear all the pros using computers these days. Get with the times.
Andy, I'm sorry.
Just kidding. Production meeting in a week and bring a typed copy of the script this time. I got it!
You got it! Yes! Aw, how cute. Flamenco cut you a check for the draft in a couple of days. You might use the money to buy yourself a replacement for that busted up old typewriter of yours.
Are you kidding me? I'll have it fixed. I'm never getting rid of it.
Congratulations, Andy. Our work with you is done.
Done. Does that mean you're leaving?
Well, yes. You asked for help with one script, the script is finished, and we have other projects to attend to. We? Yes. Even though you broke Andy's typewriter, and you squeaked in just under the wire, you did well. I am happy to restore your powers and put you back on the job. Yes.
Powers? What are you talking about?
It's kind of a long story.
I've got time. We should go to lunch, the four of us. My treat. On second thought, maybe the muses should pay, huh?
Hey, Dora. I owe you something from yesterday.
Oh, what's that?
This.
Feathers. What is your thing with feathers?
Now that's feathers.
That was fun, I'm telling you.
Muses?
Muses.
I've got to get a normal client.
to our lovely AD right here who is giving out all of our flowers.
Okay, as I was saying, for our lovely director. This play would have been nothing without you. Oh my god, it's so exciting! Do this!